I started working from home in 2001. Before that, I was working as an engineer for 8 years. So I never thought I would be working from home actually, because I've always wanted, to climb the corporate ladder and all that. But things changed when I had my first child, and then I started to think about who will be taking care of the child, who will be instilling the values that I wanted in him. So that's how I got it. I went out to find out what are the options there are for a mother. So what I did was I took a study leave from my work to pursue my master's. But during that time, something happened which made me found the business I wanted to do, which was in children's books, because I was looking for books for my own children, and I was looking more for the Islamic books that tells them about the prophets, about Islam, but I wasn't able to find good books for them. So that was my quest, to find something that I can build as a business. And one of the important things is planning, especially your financial planning. We were still building our savings. We did not have a house that we bought yet. So financially we were not that stable yet. So I think that was the first challenge. And of course, the other one is to decide on how do we want to grow this business, like the marketing side, the business side, because I did not have any prior business knowledge or training. So it was a new ground for me. So I had to go for conferences, seminars, workshops to build up my entrepreneurial skills. Yeah, so those were the challenges financially, and also learning up on business. At first, of course, it was hard to convince my immediate family members. My husband was supportive because I brought him along to the seminar on working from home by Mothers for Mothers. So he was able to see the benefits that the families got when the wife decided to work from home. Because at the end of the day, I think he realized that the mother's role is, the mother plays a big role in developing the children, and also in instilling the values that we want. So he was very supportive. But of course, like parents, siblings, we had to convince them that this was a choice that we make, and we are prepared for it. But I think after a while, after we showed them that the children are happier when I'm at home, then they're very supportive. For a woman to start working from home, the husband's support is really important, or at least the immediate family member, because they are the one who give you that strength to tell you that you can do it. Even though things sometimes may look like bleak and gloomy, but they're there to tell you that this is worth pursuing. Is it intimidating? Yes, it is. But I think that for you to do a business, you must have a mission and a vision. The mission and the vision has to be bigger than your fear. Like for us, because we are mothers ourselves, so we look at our children and see, okay, our children are growing up in this very challenging world, and for us as Muslims, we want them to have good, strong Islamic values. So our concern is with that. So if we don't go out and spread or share the good Islamic products and programs that we have, how can we help other children? So that was our motivation and our passion. And it's always, I believe that you must have a passion with a purpose. That there's a purpose for that passion. If you just have a passion and it doesn't have a bigger purpose, it may die down. But for us, we look at it as it's not just about our children, it's about all the children. So the purpose that we have was bigger than our fear. When I transitioned to working from home, it gave me a chance to understand my children better. I realized that each of them have different characters, and they have different moods and different interests. We need to tell the mothers that, hey, being at home, you can still start the business and grow it as your children get older, just like what we have been doing. Because we were at home 5 years, but after 5 years and the children are bigger, we decided to grow the business bigger as well. So it should not be like the end of it, like you stay at home and that's the end of it. There's no hope for you. It's actually can be the beginning of something bigger for you actually. And with all the advancement that we have now, technology, it's much easier, I think, for the mothers to build a business from home.